Alright class, so this game is called Frisball, combination of frisbee and pickleball, Frisball. Alright, here's how it works. We have two players on each team, red team and the blue team, that each start with a frisbee in green. And the game simply starts with one of the players on the red team, if they're serving first, standing on the end line and throwing the frisbee across to the other team as their serve. Now the other team has to move to catch the frisbee, and once they've caught it, their goal is to throw the frisbee back to the other team with the object of trying to throw the frisbee so that it lands in an area where the other team cannot get to it. So red would move to catch it, and then red would look to throw the frisbee so that it would land in and the blue team could not catch it. So as long as the frisbee lands in, then whichever team does not catch it, there's a fault. If the frisbee goes out of bounds, then the throwing team, that's a fault for them. Each team will serve, each player will serve for each team until they fall. So if one scores a point, one serves again. If one serves again on this second serve, and then the frisbee falls to the ground out of bounds, and it's a fault on number one, then number two gets the next serve, and two will serve. Alright, one area to make note here, this is called the forbidden Frisball zone, the forbidden zone. And no player can enter into that zone between the net and in pickleball what we call the no volley line right here. And the frisbee cannot land inside that zone as well. Alright, scoring, you can only score when your team is serving the frisbee, and the game goes 4 times, so it's unlimited points until the teacher says stop and rotate to the next round. If your frisbee happens to be thrown out of bounds, but the player catches it, then it is still considered in, and that player must walk inbounds with the frisbee before throwing it back to the other side. Alright, and that is called Frisball.